Cherry, the brand new Tom Holland film, and oddly enough, when this film got announced, I wasn't interested of it because it was Tom Holland starring in this movie. I was intrigued by it because of the other MCU connection, which are the Russo brothers, who directed Captain America: Civil War, Infinity War, Endgame, Winter Soldier, where the MCU movies kept going up and up and up and up and up in quality. So you're always curious about when a certain director, or in this case directors, do so well of a certain franchise. You're curious about when they step away from it or take a break of said franchise. What is their next film going to be? Are there good directors outside of the franchise? All these type of questions. And for that answer, it was Cherry, about PTSD and drug addiction and heroin addicts and all this deep, dark, heavy topics. And I just saw the movie. I just finished watching it. It's on Apple Plus. And all I will say is the film's okay. The film's okay. Like, you can watch it and you're intrigued, you're not bored. But at the end of the day, you're like, this is okay because you know that there's a great film here. Like, it's like the curtain's not fully pulled back. You know there's something great here. But there's all these odd stuff happening that kind of just not takes you out, but just makes you go, oh, that's a bit odd. Like, that works there, but that doesn't work over there. Like, the heavy amounts of voiceovering. Like, they treat this movie like it's a novel. You got chapters, right? So they have Tom Holland's character, and he's voiceovering the entire movie. And sometimes out through it, you're like, I kind of didn't need to. That scene need to be explained. I mean, that one as well. I don't understand why that was kind of voiceovers wise, and it's all these kind of odd choices. I mean, the camera shots, like two people having a conversation, and we're out of the blue during the conversation have a shot of butterflies or something, and I'm like, it works sometimes. This charismatic, weird filmmaking type style where it works when people are on heroin or seeing them witnessing PTSD and having visuals to get us an idea what are they're feeling and what they're experiencing, what they're seeing. Like, that works. But when it's just two having a conversation, and then here's the same one of the characters sitting in a park that has no terms of it, and I did not need a shot of a doctor having a flashlight up someone's ass and all that. It's like, yeah. I went like that. I'm not shooting you. There's a shot there. I'm like, was that needed? Was that really needed? Just put it out there. Was that really needed? Ow. Anyway, but I sound like I'm shitting on the movie, but it's not. I'm not shitting on the movie whatsoever. There's fantastic. There's great direction here. There's really good, excellent performances. There's great, beautiful cinematography. Absolute beautiful cinematography. I mean, oddly enough, they make Subway look like a 5-star diner. Oddly enough, but there's these things. There's all these odd things. It's just like about it. I mean, here's the thing. One more complaint, and that is, this movie is 2 hours and 20 minutes, and this movie didn't need to be 2 hours or 20 minutes. This movie, there's a scene about in 1 hour and 45 minute mark, where there's a scene in a truck. I personally was in a car, and I was like, after that scene, and then the movie kept on going, I was like, just cut the block there. It's a heavy moment. I mean, that's one hell of an end of the movie. It kind of oddly trying to continue the core element of the story, but it doesn't really make sense of it. It just felt like it was dragging on and kind of filling stuff, and it's kind of like the movie kind of just kept on going while the movie kind of actually ended. It was that weird thing. I was like, I wasn't a fan of that either. But it's an okay movie. It's an okay film. You know, Tom Holland gives a fantastic performances. Once again, the cinematography is beautiful. The direction of the movie is really well done. It's just the movie itself. It's like all these little art, technical aspects of things. It's a kind of takes away making a great movie into just an okay film.